Hey, I'm Matt, and welcome to the Fingerville Five. This week, I want to talk to y'all about um, profession of faith versus possession of faith, and we know that there's a difference on that. So, starting out, who talks without thinking? Just say something off the top and not even think about what they said. I've done that. I probably do it a lot. Maybe a surprise or something at a birthday party or something where I've spoiled the situation, or people do that where they talk and not thinking about it. What about um, maybe when you're talking to someone and you said the wrong things to people, as hurt their feelings, said mean or bad things to them. You're not thinking with your heart. You're just talking and thinking off your brain. So that's kind of leading me to think about what happens if you're wanting to. Do you think it's possible that people sometimes, certain situations, talk to Jesus but it's not with their heart? Maybe there's been a time where people, say for instance, they're at church and they've had a lot of stuff on them and just don't. It's just not the right timing, and or say for instance, just they're not there mentally, and they think they're talking, and they're not. They're not thinking with their heart. And the way you can tell, in my opinion, is how you carry yourself after talking to God. If you have asked Jesus into your heart and you really you mean it, what did it look like after that? Did anything change? Jesus warned us that we can honor him with our lips, but our hearts are far from him. People show no evidence or act like it ever that they follow Jesus Christ. Have you ever tried to disciple to someone, be a disciple? Can people see Jesus through you? And how can you change that? If you've tried to say a prayer or talk to someone or just sit and just say at the altar or something, did you see any change after that, after you gave your life to Jesus? There's got to be evidence in that. And you can change that. If you've done that previously before and you have not seen a change in your life, you can still do that. You can talk to someone in church. You can pray with the Lord to open your heart. Pray, say, just speak to him and be sincere. You want to see a change. And in Matthew 7:21-22 says, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of the Father who is in heaven. On that day many will say to me, 'Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name and cast out demons in your name and do many works?'" And he says, I did not know you. And I think that's what happens is when people think they know them and they don't. A truly way to tell of salvation is a transformed life. Is it evident? And that's the main thing we need to really think about. Do you read the Bible? Are you more involved in church, or do you not even pick up the Bible? Do you not even try to follow, Jesus? It's not hard to see these ways if you really sit and look at what you are doing. We're not perfect people. We sinners. We sin every day. I'm not perfect, but we can get it right. We can get right with the Lord and really know if we're making a difference and if we're looking and acting like we should if people see Jesus through us. Just don't let it be too late. And it's just something really to think about. And it just all comes down to profession of faith or possession of faith. And that's the difference. So I just want to hope y'all have a good week. And thank you for watching the Fingerville